Mary West first met Leigh Ann Sabine in 2015. The two lived in the same retirement flats in Betrayal near Bridgend, where Mary's mother also resided. It seemed like a simple friendship at first. Mary, just trying to do the right thing, struck up a bond with Leigh Ann, a woman who was known in the community as Mad Leigh. Leigh Ann was eccentric, always the centre of attention with her parties and quirky antics. People didn't think much of her strange behaviour, especially since she often joked about having killed her husband. In 1997, her husband, John Sabine, a 67-year-old accountant, had vanished without a trace. But to the outside world, Leigh Ann was just a local character. She even invited the community police officer in for tea on his rounds. Then, in 2015, Mary heard that Leigh Ann was dying from terminal cancer. With no family nearby, Mary decided to help, visiting Leigh Ann in the hospital and bringing her items for her flat. Mary, who was 68 at the time, thought that she was just simply doing what any other good neighbour would do. But there were things about Leigh Ann that didn't sit right with Mary. As Leigh Ann's illness progressed, she started saying things that confused Mary. One day, while visiting her in hospital, Leigh Ann whispered, "You know, don't you? Because of your God." Mary didn't understand, assuming it was the result of her illness. There were other strange moments. Mary recalls going to Leigh Ann's flat to pick up some items and finding the windows wide open. When she closed them, Leigh Ann insisted she open them again. "I smoke," she explained, "and I don't like the heavy smell of tobacco in my flat." It didn't make sense. Why would you want your windows wide open if you weren't even home? Leigh Ann's flat was always spotless, but one day she remarked that it was in need of a little deep clean, even though it appeared to be perfectly clean to Mary. There was something unsettling about the place. A smell, perhaps, but it didn't register at all at first. It was only later that Mary could realise the truth. The smell was likely trying to mask for something far darker. 2 weeks after Leigh Ann's death, Mary received a shocking phone call. The police were asking her about the body found in Leigh Ann's flat. It was then that the chilling truth came to light. The body wasn't a medical skeleton, as Leigh Ann had joked about. It was the body of her husband, John Sabine. An inquest revealed that Leigh Ann had murdered John in 1997, bludgeoning him to death with a stone frog, then hiding his body in her flat, wrapped in layers of plastic, felt, and shopping bags. She kept his remains hidden there for years before moving them to the communal garden. The discovery was even more disturbing when it was revealed that Leigh Ann and John had a dark history. Back in the 1960s, the couple had abandoned their 5 children in New Zealand, leaving them in a nursery while they fled to Australia, changing their identities. They vanished, leaving their children behind to fend for themselves. For Mary, it was a nightmare. She spent months caring for someone she now realised was capable of such horror. The shock of learning the truth, along with the gossip that spread through the village, took a heavy toll on her. She struggled to sleep, trying to reconcile the woman that she thought she knew with the murderers she had helped. Mary still wonders if Leigh Ann could have come clean before she died. If she had confessed, would things have been different? Would the truth have spared the community from the pain of discovering the horrific secret hidden for so long? As Mary looks back on it all, she reflects on the lasting impact of the tragedy. The quiet village of Betrayal will never be the same, and neither will Mary, who was caught in a web of lies, betrayal, and murder, all because she tried to help. Thank you for watching, and if you found this story unsettling, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more true crime stories.